Here are 10 foods that are proven to be harmful to your health based on scientific research. 1. Sugary beverages, harmful effects linked to obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease and fatty liver disease. High sugar content leads to insulin resistance and increased fat accumulation in the liver. Scientific insight, regular consumption of sugary drinks significantly increases the risk of chronic diseases due to their contribution to weight gain and metabolic disorders. 2. Processed meats. Harmful effects associated with an increased risk of colorectal cancer, heart disease and type 2 diabetes often contain high levels of sodium, nitrates and other preservatives. Scientific insight, the World Health Organization, or WHO, classifies processed meat as a Group 1 carcinogen, meaning it is known to cause cancer in humans. 3. Trans fats. Harmful effects. Increases bad cholesterol, also known as LDL, while lowering good cholesterol, or HDL, leading to a higher risk of heart disease, stroke and type 2 diabetes. Scientific insight. Trans fats are harmful because they promote inflammation and significantly increase the risk of cardiovascular disease. Refined carbohydrates. Foods like white bread, pastries and many cereals lead to rapid spikes in blood sugar and insulin levels, contributing to obesity, type 2 diabetes and heart disease. Diets high in refined carbs are linked to insulin resistance, metabolic syndrome, and an increased risk of chronic diseases. Artificial sweeteners. Some studies suggest artificial sweeteners like aspartame and sucralose may disrupt gut bacteria, increase cravings for sweet foods, and contribute to metabolic disorders. While artificial sweeteners are widely used, their long-term effects on metabolism and gut health are still being studied, with potential negative impacts suggested. Excessive alcohol. Chronic consumption is linked to liver disease, certain cancers, heart disease, and addiction. Excessive alcohol use can also lead to neurological damage and mental health issues. Long-term alcohol consumption damages the liver and other organs, with even moderate drinking linked to some health risks. High-sodium foods can be quite harmful. They can lead to high blood pressure, heart disease, and even stroke. Excess sodium also puts a strain on the kidneys and contributes to fluid retention. Scientifically speaking, high sodium intake is a major risk factor for hypertension and cardiovascular diseases, with most people consuming more than the recommended daily limit. Deep-fried foods. Regular consumption of fried foods like French fries and fried chicken is linked to obesity, heart disease, and certain cancers. Cooking at high temperatures forms harmful compounds like acrylamide. Deep-fried foods contain unhealthy fats and carcinogenic compounds, increasing the risk of several chronic health conditions. Processed snacks. Processed snacks like chips, cookies, and crackers are often high in refined sugars, unhealthy fats, and sodium. They contribute to obesity, heart disease, and metabolic disorders. These snacks are nutrient-poor and calorie-dense, leading to weight gain and increased risk of chronic diseases. Highly processed foods. Foods like instant noodles, ready-to-eat meals, and many fast foods are often high in unhealthy fats, sugars, sodium, and artificial additives. They contribute to obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. Diets high in ultra-processed foods are linked to an increased risk of obesity, cancer, and all-cause mortality. Reducing the consumption of these foods and opting for more whole, minimally processed options can significantly improve overall health and reduce the risk of chronic diseases.